Folks, welcome on into Trainwreck today. It is a great and gray hump day as we're joined by Abigail Lee on another distro day. We've got trending topics and, of course, hot and not. Let's go.
We all need a place where we can be ourselves, somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf, and whether you win or lose, you can count on me, and I can count on you. You know this train never stops. This train never stops. You know this train never stops. This train never stops. You know this train never stops. This train never stops. You know this train never stops. You know this train never stops.
Welcome on in, you beautiful people. It is hump day. It is Trainwreck today. I believe episode 26 brought to you by Trainwreck Sports, Herd of Buffalo Network. Make sure you're following along and strapped in. I'm strapped in. I got Slick L on my gauche. I got Dreamboat Don on my droite. So welcome in. Pardon my French, and let's get into it. It is a little bit gray outside in Western New York. I think that's undeniable the last couple of days, even to the last week or two. But we have got a ray of sunshine coming in the form of Abigail Lee. Get her in here, producers. There she goes. Oh, and we got the minions in the background as well. I love that. Love to see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
How is your day going? I heard we got a little chaos we're dealing with.
Yeah, the Meow Mix bit me in the butt. We are struggling. We have a lot of pieces in, and they are all tagged wrong. So it was coming from the great state of South Carolina, you know, where we had our Panthers game, and the Meow Mix, it got to me, you know. So here we are now.
One cyber attack after the other. They just can't take an L properly, and now they're mad that they're getting the controversy on the Backlash Maniac.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm not going to focus on the past. Meow Mix is so far in my rear view. The only thing I'm focused on is fading on the Sunday against the Saints. Speaking of fades, Abigail, great time at the game day tailgate. The one thing I want to say, getting into the Chiefs tailgate of it all, I feel like that was a record for the game day tailgate as far as people, but it felt like there was a little bit more room in there. It wasn't as cramped as normal. So shout out them for making it a little bit more luxurious than the lot.
Yeah, that was nice. I liked having a little more room. You guys being live there, that was so much fun. I love that I was able to jump on real quick. But yeah, I'm still hurting from the tailgate, I think. But we're almost back to 100%.
What did Slick say? That the hangover hit a little bit less on Monday?
Yeah, indeed it did.
It's a happy
one thing,
hangover.
you could wake up, and no matter if your head was pounding or not, there was something to be thrilled about, and that was beating Kansas City. We did that.
We did
We did that, but then it's the flip side of it all. So we get into the victory Monday. Great time at Wingnuts. So I know we would never be hypercritical of our friend Maddie Hall, BFS. What did you think of Maddie Tells All live at Wingnuts on Monday night?
That was honestly so much fun. It was really cool to see. Spencer Brown was in there. Dwayne Carter was in there. That was good. And obviously we just had wings all weekend, and we kept the train going, and we had some amazing wings on Monday as well. So I had a great time. You guys had fun too, right?
What do they say? Hair of the dog that bit you? I feel like we all kept it rolling into Sunday.
Oh, it was a great time. It was honestly nice on our part, I feel like, to set up and then just enjoy the show a little bit. Obviously you and I hopped on, got the little pre-jaunt going before, but just to walk up Maddie to the base, and she hit a grand slam with Spencer Brown and Dwayne Carter. We just kicked our feet up, ate some good food, and enjoyed the show. It was a really great time with all the people that we enjoy the company of at the game day tailgate. So nice to spend.
Speaking of game day, would you say our friend John McCulloch survived the extra hot chicken wings he was served?
Yeah, so he was putting on a poker face big time, but you could see, even though how far our tables were, he was struggling, Abigail. I don't know if you saw that. I saw the tears mounting up in the eyes. Every now and then, so subtle, dap of the napkin.
You can't poker face the forehead sweat away, and that was coming down. It's like that meme with the guy with the veins bulging, where he's like trying to keep it composed and stuff. That was pretty funny. Absolutely. He's like, "You want one?" I'm like, "Absolutely not."
Yeah, 0% after seeing that. The funny thing to me was he was trying to talk in the podcast too, and like there were a couple of words like he didn't pronounce right, so you could tell he was under the fumes. Listen, I typically the only time I see John flustered is about 2.5 hours before kickoff when something's going on with a VIP table. So it was good to see a little bit of change of pace from our guy John McKulloch. Always good to see the McKulloch family in town. We had the sister birthday this weekend as well.
Huge birthday weekend.
But we got to talk business, Abigail. I'm not talking about the South Carolina items over there. I'm talking about our Buffalo Bills roster. Yesterday, you no doubt saw it. It was the trade deadline. Again, it's a weird situation because it's not like you want to get rid of anybody. You want to acquire someone for the run for potentially a Super Bowl. What was your reaction to it all, the Bills not making a move and the reaction kind of after?
I'm definitely upset. I really thought that we needed, I was looking for a wide receiver. I feel like, I know Shakir's doing well. I think Coleman's just not performing like we thought he would. And I was really looking for, we need a Super Bowl wide receiver. We needed one other guy there. And I am definitely disappointed. So I guess.
Diligent talking point from your mom, 69610. Coleman and Moore need to step up with Palmer for sure. That's the thing in all of this, boys. Is when you don't make a move at the trade deadline, you're also saying, well, it's like we're going to get back a Josh Palmer. We're going to get back an Ed Oliver. Those two players alone would be bigger than probably any acquisition you could make. So are you surprised on that front, or does that make a little bit more sense of it?
It makes a little bit more sense to me because not only Josh Palmer, whom people had forgotten about, it seems, only after 2 weeks, but then elevating Gabe Davis as well. That's two more guys with playoff experience in your wide receiver room coming back. So I think Brandon Beane's talking to the media right now, is saying a bit much that he doesn't want to overpay.
Takes two to tango. He's saying the same as the convenience store.
Saying you just can't go in the convenience store and stick your hand in the cash register like Funkmaster
for no
Flex for no reason. But it takes two to tango. And I kind of agree with him. Like, we're going to get pieces back. I wouldn't have overpaid for anything. Now it is a bit disconcerting to see like,
everybody was trying to improve. Everybody was out there battling.
Jacoby Myers and Rashid Shaheed going for like, I think one of them went for a 4th and a 6th or something. So when you break it down like that, it's like, yeah, what is that 4th and 6th really going to mean to us in 3 to 4 years when Josh Allen is another 3 to 4 years into his career? So when you look at it that way, maybe I would have given up a deal like that. But who knows what Beane was getting offered. So I think we're good with the guys we could get back. Don, I don't know what you felt, especially with Shaheed going for the price that he did.
Well, first, we just a quick injury update because some people are wondering in our Instagram chat. We got Max asking, you see Cook's got a sore foot? I do. And then seeing sportingnews.com said that there's potential cause for concern from Cook's sustained ankle injury versus the Chiefs. So we're going to have to monitor that.
Oh, no.
He's not practicing today, McDermott just told reporters. So that's not good. That could be better. Also in the chat, we got a bunch of fire being in McDermott's. So I can,
interesting.
Yeah, the fans, I think here's what I think. I think fans watch the Colts make these big moves. Some other teams go all in, and they're like, why can't we do that? Well, we can't do that because we don't have two good firsts. And really, our first is most likely going to be more like an early second. You know what I mean? If everything goes according to plan this season. So I'm of the same way. You want to make a move, but if you can't get something good and you're going to have to give up the house for it, it just can't happen. So we roll and we ball, and I got faith in this team still. We'll have to see how it works out. Defense and Maxwell Harrison plays like they did last week. It's and the tight ends, that's fine.
That's the thing. If the defense plays like that every week, how much do we actually have to worry about these receivers?
That's why the fire beans and McDermott's already exist, because they've played that type of game against Kansas City, not as competently and as complete, but they've pressured Mahomes. They've been effective on defense. Then you get to the playoffs, and it's kind of more like they dictate what they want to do, and they tend to be a little bit more effective. They scored 30-plus last year when they played here 2 years ago in the playoffs. They scored 27, I believe it was. So, yeah, just interesting to see. But, again, on the flip side, you have the Jets shipping everything. They're giving up.
Yeah.
What shocked you more? What shocked you more? Season. That the Jets gave up basically and our full rebuild with all the first round picks, or that the New England Patriots didn't get a deal done at 7-2 and they got the pressure on them to stay ahead of us?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Because the New England Patriots are sitting at like plus 150 to win the AFC East. Bills are still about minus 180, minus 200. The pressure's on the Patriots to do something. They didn't do anything yesterday.
Yeah, their fans are pissed.
Their fans are more mad than the Bills fans, for sure. I've been looking at some of the discussion. People are saying Robert Kraft greedy, egotistical. He was a little too hands-on with this, always a problem with him. But, with this trade deadline.
I guess for me, it's the Patriots because, we've seen the Jets in the just end the season format before. It's nothing new here. The Patriots, I get where they're coming from not making a move. They probably feel like they're in the driver's seat of the AFC East, which they obviously are. And I can also see why the fans want more. It's only going to get tougher for them down the stretch. And then you got the second next matchup with the Bills. And this might be a go win it now type of situation. So I guess that does surprise me that the Patriots didn't load up a bit more and try and get us in our second matchup later and kind of control the AFC. But at the same time, I'm not too surprised. Maybe it's a similar situation to what Brandon Beane was saying, what GMs were corresponding with him, where they weren't willing to give up too much. They might not be doing to do the same with another AFC leading team in the Patriots.
If you were going to go buy 2 tickets to Bills Patriots December 14th, what do you think the cheapest ticket is at Foxborough?
Right now?
Yeah.
$305.
$440.
Oh my gosh.
This is as expensive as Carolina or more. Their fans, let's face it, they've been out of it for like the last 3 to 4 years. They've had some flashes, but they're ready to be back. So they're spending for this game.
Do you think they're
this is also a candidate, a lot of people are saying Sunday at 1 p.m.
Yeah, big time. It should be, right?
Big time. Flex.
So
definitely a big time flex candidate. That potentially could get moved to Monday Night Football, people are saying.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah.
Do you think they're one end of the stadium's done yet?
Who knows? I would love to see it being built still, like a little construction never hurt nobody. Let's see what's going on at Foxborough.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you, Pat the Patriot. Speaking of teams trying to get it done, the Sabres, what would you even say that they're getting it done? The last 10 games, they're at 115-point pace. But Abigail, they can't seem to get over the hump in overtime. Was this the 4th overtime loss in 5 games?
Oh, 4th loss in 5 games.
4th overtime loss in 5 games. So it's an improvement, but where are you at on our Sabres as they kind of go through these growing pains?
Man, I don't know. I want the Sabres to be good so bad. You guys know, I love hockey. I grew up playing hockey my whole entire life. Why can't we have two teams, 3 teams, all of our teams doing good at the same times? Bandits, Sabres, Bills. What's wrong with the Sabres, man? Like, what's going on?
Could you imagine, you're going to fetch a loose puck in the corner, and here comes Nash Winter with a friggin' hip check to bury you into the boards?
Not at all, I'd shell up real quick.
But yeah, we were talking on that before this show. We're seeing a lot more physicality out of these Burskies.
Oh, my goodness. I saw at least 4 mammoths hit the ice last night, and I'm not talking about the first ice age. They were laying the body. This is something I haven't seen from a Sabres team in close to 10 years. We always complain about the lack of physicality, and it comes down to the defense. Kesselring and other these guys, Timmins, I think laid the action first.
Timmins is a fan favorite at this point, and he's not even scoring.
This is the first all defensive pairings. They're laying open ice hits, good ones at that. They're clearing out the crease, creating room for their goaltender to see. It's just a promising sight. The fact that we can't get it done is just concerning, and it's been coming down to 3-on-3 hockey lately. Don, you were at the game. What did you think of the physicality?
I love the physicality. I'm going to first say, good job. Tuesday night game. Other times that arena would have been empty. People were showing out. People were starting chants. Let's go Buffalo without without any prompting. There's a new thing going on too that certain people don't like. I like it though, where one person in one corner of the arena will go woo 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 like a seagull, and then slowly everyone starts doing it, and it's kind of this energy chatter picks up. So I'm proud of the fans getting on there. I think Lion played great. I'm not giving up on this team yet. The fact that we're getting loser points is great. You know, and yeah, I the goal scoring will come. Hockey is a streaky sport, just like baseball, where, you know, when I played hockey, Abigail, you might be familiar with this term. You'd call it, I'm snake bit. It's like, no matter what, you can't score a goal. You're snake bit, and you need some elixir. So eventually you get that one to go in. You're no longer snake bit. I think you got a couple guys to do that. And hot take, I think our fourth line is pretty spanking. Like the way they lined up last night, like if our first two lines can just be a wash, we can get some work done on the fourth line, get some penalties drawn and stuff like that. I love it. I love that brand.
And that's the thing too. That's a fourth line. That's like, I mean, we were mixing up all the matchups last night a little bit with the injury status and whatnot. You made a great point too. Alex Lyon continues to stand on his head. That was insane last night.
I think he's won over the number one spot in my heart last
he's
night.
won it for the time being, no doubt about it. It's just like it feels like he's outplaying himself every night. I don't know, maybe he's peaking in Buffalo. Maybe, you know, maybe we'll see. We'll see. But speaking of peaking, Abigail, we going down to South Beach this weekend?
Yes, sir. We will be there. Abigail Lee is running to the 305. I'm so
Abigail
excited.
Lee in Miami. When are you going down?
So flights have been crazy getting to these games. I'm flying out Saturday, so I don't even get until Saturday afternoon. So I'm hoping I can catch all the fun Saturday night, obviously all Sunday, and then I think I'm going to stay until Tuesday. So I'm trying to use this as like
decision with that holiday week. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to be able to kind of keep this a little bit more of a chill vacay. Carolina took it out of me, and then obviously the Chiefs game took it out of me. So I need a little bit of a reboot, but also I still need to get down and dirty in the 305. So I'm ready to
Seriously. A reboot to get down and dirty. Sounds like senior prom for sure. That said, obviously, I know you got the merch. I know you got distro going on over there. We got to address a rumor. It's like, did you bring this rumor to the surface?
Yeah,
what's going on here?
It's like
Get the rumor out there.
So I love you. You're expanding exponentially the past year. I saw a post the other day, and I don't know if you addressed it yourself. Maybe you said don't be mad or something. You're expanding so much. Did I see another city's football team name on one of your merchandise items potentially?
Okay, so the plan is okay. Let's talk. I would like to make, obviously, you guys all know the dream by Abigail Lee. We want it nationally. Buffalo Bills. That's our goal. Buffalo. We love all that. I think possibly with the lace jerseys, the girlies have been wanting them hot off the press. We might start dabbling in a few other teams. Yeah, I think we're going to take it low and slow because I don't want to upset any of our Bills Mafia, but I feel like I want to do all the teams that we're okay with, you know, obviously nothing against City Chiefs.
Well, pardon my pronunciation, but this is like the Kristen Juszczyk route or whatever, right? I'll try to pronounce it. Oh! And on a swivel, Dreamboat.
Also, I want to say, too, I'm not calling you out. I'm giving you the chance to put this out there.
No, it was not a call. This was not a call out. This is a rumor.
That's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, let's face it. We saw people in the lace all over the place on Sunday.
The lace is all over the place. And if it can go city to city and place to place, then why doesn't it? And I respect that, Abigail. Just wanted to give you a chance, let the people know. I hope I didn't spoil anything too crazy. But you continue to see this out of these clothing brands, such like yours, where they get exponential success. And it's only right that they go nationally across the country to the biggest cities and the biggest markets. So well done, Abigail.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.
Good.
I'm a huge fan of it. I think, expand, keep growing. You see all the time, like couples going to games together. They're wearing opposite teams that are playing each other's jerseys. That goes with it. So, it's all fun and games. And I'd love nothing more to see some away fans in Buffalo wearing some of your
Soon
merch.
some couples can be rocking different team colors, but still buy Abigail. That's the dream. That's love right there.
Love it.
Yeah, what if I rock the lace on Sunday?
Do it.
I mean,
please.
All right.
You might have
It's
to.
not
It's
even
gonna
a
be hot one.
punishment.
It's gonna be
It's not
hot.
punishment.
Maybe some
Yeah.
lace and some shorts. Maybe some lace and some booty shorts.
Yeah.
Hot.
Porky-
I'm ready.
porky-
I'm here for it.
High socks.
All
High
right,
socks.
booty
Knee-high
shorts, and
socks.
all right, maybe
All right,
I'll have an outfit for Monday. I'm ready for South
We
Beach.
might need a custom order, Abigail.
All right.
We'll
Well,
be in
one
touch.
thing we know
You
in
better hit
Miami
leg day.
is going to be Trey showed, as they say in Francais. Very hot. So let's get ready for our friends with Celino Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling Electric with who's hot and who's not. Ooh, yeah. All right. Again, thank you to our friends at Celino Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Contact them, 716-68-FLUSH. If you have anything going on in your house that might not be perfect, they are the perfect solution for any of your problems. With that said, who's hot, who's not? We'll go myself, Slick, Don, and we'll get Abigail E. I'm going to start off with my guy, Mason Thames.
Who
Producer
dat?
Nick, you know who we're talking about here? Mason Thames? Little pop culture? All right.
He's an actor.
I had to look him up.
First, yeah, what we got?
So Mason Thames is an actor. I believe I saw him in a horror movie last year, The Black Phone.
And now he's in Black Phone 2 this year.
Okay.
The first actor in over 30 years to be in 3 domestic #1 box office movies.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
First
Okay.
time in 30
Okay.
years. So that was 1994, the last time an actor was in 3 domestic #1s at the box office. Who was that actor?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey was that actor.
Oh,
Holy
You
shit.
had to look that
my
up for
favorite.
sure.
It had to be up there.
Jim Carrey was hot in the 90s. That's why he's still hot
crazy.
now. But yeah, so Mason Thames, we'll see. We'll be tracking his career with great interest. Speaking of entertainment that's not doing so well, All's Fair on Hulu, a new series, all female law firm featuring Kim Kardashian. We got Sarah Paulson on there. It's currently at a Rotten Tomatoes 0.
Is that because no one reviewed it? Or
Yeah.
no one likes it.
This is like where you get like
I don't think that's how Rotten Tomatoes
I
works.
watched like Kim K on American Horror Story. She was great. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, but very tough look for All's Fair. Slick, not exactly going to be having people running to check that out on Hulu.
No, I was wondering what that was, and I do know I've seen that now. And I remember when I saw the commercial, I was in no hurry. So what I am now in a hurry for is my hot, and my hot is last-minute trips to Miami. It feels like this just snuck up on Maniac. All of a sudden, he's going. Abigail, before the show, I just booked a flight. I will be going down tomorrow at 11.
Yes. Awesome.
Around 6 p.m. tomorrow night, leaving on Monday. Looking forward to the trip down to South Beach. My not hot Sabres overtimes. Just touched on it a little bit. 4 out of the last 5 games, losses in overtime, and that 5th one was also an overtime, but it went to a shootout. Couldn't get it done in the 3-on-3 hockey. We can get it done on the penalty kill. We can get it done on the power play. Unusual compared to years past. But the thing plaguing us right now is 3-on-3 hockey. That's not hot. Don,
Not hot.
who do you got that is?
All right, for my hot, I got as a team the Chicago Bulls. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching these guys. They're
jeez.
6-1 right now, and they came back from like a 26 point deficit. And I just want to spotlight this
the announcer is going nuts,
this announcer's call because this is crazy.
12 seconds left. Giddy on the inbound from Jones. It's Oubre on him. Carter sets up a screen. Giddy races to the basket, fires it out. Vucevic the shot. Gucci Mane for 3.
Now listen to this.
Gucci Mane steps up again. The grizzled veteran steps up and hits the biggest shot of the season.
Right here.
My goodness. Elizabeth. I'm coming again, Elizabeth. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's the big one, Elizabeth. The Cardiac Bulls again.
So that's a crazy
Yeah, I mean, the
call.
I'm coming Elizabeth quote is like
It's
like,
the big
like
one.
A wife like passed away, right? And the guy thinks he's passing away, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm coming, Elizabeth."
Yeah, but the
Just
buddy
sounds
says
absurd
it's
looking
the,
at like a
it's the
sports
big one.
arena, like a people elated.
But yeah, so crazy comeback, and they stand at 6-1. Bulls might be back. I mean, we might be looking at a playoff team right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to throw my Bulls jersey back on and get going. Maybe give Majka a little visit and catch a game. Never been to an NBA game.
Probably get bumped
Someone
in
called me a
play-in
fucking
as, like,
loser
a
for
9
that
seed.
before, but we're not going to talk
Yeah, no, they'll
about
be in
that.
the play-in tournament as a 10 who could play the 7 if they win or lose 8.
Yeah,
Blah, blah,
they'll
blah,
get-
blah,
they'll get
Oh, you
bumped,
missed
yeah.
that. All right. So who's not? Let's go with. Now this isn't my personal feelings. This is.
Whoa!
This
You're
is
not taking accountability for your.
I am. No, I'm a reporter, and
Okay.
I'm putting on my reporter hat.
Thank you.
I got my pen. I got my coat on. I'm reporting the news right now, and what the threads, the X's, the Instagram stories, and the comment sections are saying is Sunglasses Bean is nowhere to be found right now.
No.
And Bean, ice cold with the people, unfortunately. Sorry, hate to do it, but that's all I got to say about that. Abigail, hit us with your hot.
My hot is Ralph Lauren Christmas. Have you guys heard about? Have you guys heard about the buzz about this is the decorating? I'm bringing in a little femininity today, but if you guys are decorating for Christmas soon, I am so ready to get home from Miami and I will be decorating. The Ralph Lauren Christmas is traditional 90s, old money style with the plaid. We got the blue, we got the red, we got the green. I'm going hard this year with my Christmas decorating. So that's all that I've been thinking about. I see it all over on TikTok, on the reels, on Instagram. I'm ready for Christmas time.
Zach, how do you pronounce his name before the show?
Ooh, Polo Ralph Lauren.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Lauren.
That's not what he said, but he pulled the Ralph Lauren before
Lauren.
before the cameras turned on.
To be fair, all systems are tied onto one thing there. So
Yeah, I love it though. I got a couple Ralph Lauren shirts. I got a hoodie, real nice hoodie. I'll bring in.
Classy, love it. Okay, then let's talk about who's not, what's not. You guys, I think I'm over Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, didn't need it this weekend.
Do we? I mean, I know we played it after I think when we won, right? They played it on the field, but
We played it after one bet. Yeah.
I think I'm
Haven't
just kind of.
won with it in like 6 weeks.
yeah.
I think it's kind of unlucky. I'm kind of ready for a new song. I think the guys need to start pulling their heads together and think of something new, right?
I agree. I think we need a nice campaign on a new song for sure. I've been done with Mr. Brightside for a while.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
cool.
it's
So we're all on the
AC/DC.
same page.
I discovered
Or
Thunderstruck like 2
maybe
weeks ago.
maybe a new Christmas song.
Oh wait, could someone have one in the
Abigail.
works?
Well,
Maybe
as a
somebody has one in the works that's ready
right,
for these
Also
guys.
wait for that debut. That is what they call a teaser in the industry.
Oh no.
Huge shout out to Abigail for joining us for Who's Hot, Who's Not, and the rest of this train wreck today. We will send you back to Distro Day. Go have a good day now. So trade deadline, just the fallout. So again, we got the rest. Obviously, a huge pleasure having Abigail Leon taking care of her business, but also jumping on with us while she's doing that on Herd of Buffalo and Trainwreck Sports.
And we got this guy's not happy
What do we
on
got?
Twitter.
He's not happy.
He's not happy.
Oh, Anthony. We know Anthony.
He's fired off like 3 comments on 3 different posts. So
Why
Anthony,
I appreciate Anthony is he'll comment on the Trainwreck Sports Instagram and then he'll go comment on the Trainwreck Sports Twitter. So that's what we call brand
It's
synergy.
called double
Thank you,
dipping,
Anthony.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. Appreciate that.
Love a double dip.
That's why he downsized him. I bet he wants to get fired. Also, another reason I bet he made no moves is because he would look dumb to WGR 550. I don't know if I believe that one. I don't know, because the honest thing is that I think that if you told Brandon Bean you will get the best roster you can, but you have to go to a clown suit in a clown suit to the rest of the games. He'd do it in a second. He doesn't care how it looks.
I think if anything, Bean heard the guys on WGR saying, "Where's Sunglasses Bean? You're not allowed to come back." He probably just in his office cackling, saying "Quit bitching."
Yeah, no. You know what Sunglasses Bean was, because we love talking about it. He was Toby Maguire eating the hot dog as the police cars go by. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Sunglasses. You want Sunglasses Bean, huh?
He's not bothered.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
For sure. Speaking of bothered, a lot of people were bothered by this. I thought it was kind of cool. Tom Brady cloned his dog.
Yeah, this is just like Tom Brady being weird to me again.
But why is it weird? It's not like he cloned the dog and then he like, oh, here's your new best friend dog, you. Like, you know what I mean? Like his dog passed away.
Dude, just get a dog from the same breed.
I
and call it
agree.
a day.
I agree. That's what a normal person would do.
Very much.
But if you love
normal.
your specific dog, and I know you have a dog you love, I know you have a dog you love. It's like you wouldn't want to be like, oh, can we run that back?
I agree, and
I'm not a guy that looks in the past. You know, you get your memories, but I think we all love our dogs. I think if you're cloning one, this is just a little.
I don't disagree with that.
This feels like a rich person weird thing to me.
Yeah,
100%.
it's just, and again too, there's no guarantee the dog's even personality is going to be anywhere similar.
Yeah, it's
really just more of like
a
weird I don't know, like you're projecting something onto the whatever. I think you could have adopted a dog, but yeah, if you want to make one in the lab. All right.
I think this adds to Tom Brady's like official status though. And what I mean by that is how like he went from being a prestigious NFL champion to now he's a divorced Florida man who got crypto scammed and cloned his dog.
Yeah.
Like that's his new title.
You could just leave it at Florida man without the details.
Yeah, those are typical things, right? Like those things happen.
It's just funny that you could leave it at that and people would just know what you mean.
So I agree that it's a little weird. It's not the most normal thing to do, but like you wouldn't do it if they were like, we can give you a brand new dog, completely different, or we can give you a clone of your old dog.
Well, the way it sounded to me, like it wasn't like a complete 100% clone.
No, because the whole thing was like they did non-invasive, like to get the blood. Or
I don't know. I just feel like
at that point, like, and I guess he does have all the money in the world, but at that point, why don't you just get a dog from the exact same like breed of family?
You know what though? This actually is on.
Regardless.
This is completely on brand for Brady because his whole thing is like trying to basically stop time and not move forward in time. How can I delay aging? How can I like always hang on to these good days? Where I'm a guy, I already got gray in the beard. I'm embracing it. I'm not a look back guy. So we're just different people. If I clone my dog, I'd be like, everyone thinks I'm trying to relive this time in my life with this dog again, which probably is why he did it. So
that's a whole other issue that we can get into for sure. That's not the biggest scandal this week though. Slick, your UFC. Dana White is under siege.
Yeah, let me pull my notes up.
Yeah, here you go.
This is some girthy stuff, folks.
Girthy and earthy.
So
he's got a whole report.
We obviously know that the FBI found its way into the NBA, shut a betting scandal down, illegal poker rings. The UFC had some controversy a couple years ago, actually. I believe it was only with 2 fights. Obviously, a whole new crew of FBI intelligence as well, given the new administration. But on Saturday, UFC Vegas 110, the FBI informed the UFC that there was suspicious betting activity on Isaac Dalgarian versus Yadir Dilval. Now, for context, guys, Dalgarian opened as a minus 250 favorite and closed at minus 140. So Vegas was very much accounting for this suspicious betting activity. FBI informs the UFC. The fight goes on as scheduled.
Who won?
Dalgarian got submitted in the second round. So the heavy favorite line movement.
The result matched the line movement.
It matched the line movement.
Matched
the line movement on the underdog. Pretty easy win. I don't think Dalgarian had ever been submitted, by the way, in his pro career. Rear naked choke came quite easily. Sunday, the UFC releases Isaac Dalgarian, if that says anything for what it's worth. And then the report comes out the very next day from an MMA reporter, claims that over 100 fights and 2 from the same card this past Saturday have been flagged by Kash Patel and the FBI, specifically fights reffed by Jason Herzog, are being audited by federal officials.
Ooh, refs are getting involved.
Now, this is interesting because I always thought Jason Herzog was one of the more fair referees. I could count on him for not an early stoppage. So that comes as news to me. The over 100 fights being flagged by the FBI does not. However, if you're familiar with any of the UFC's work, without getting too political, you know where Dana lies. You see who sits ringside at some of these fight cards. I would be very surprised if this went any further with many repercussions for the UFC. If anything, I would expect plenty of fighters to get released in mass and to never hear about it again. But you never know because
Alexa, play No Worries by Lil Wayne. That's exactly how Dana White's feeling right now.
You never know though, because over 100 fights flagged, like it could just keep snowballing.
Like
here.
really, the more worrisome thing for Dana White is like, and this sounds a little crazy saying it right now, could someone come up to challenge the UFC if everything on the UFC side is fraudulent? Well, fans are going to want something that's legitimate. Obviously, like, don't you think that's probably more the issue for UFC is like the consumerism of it all? He's not worried about getting arrested. He's not worried about federal charges.
No, of course. I think he's worried too about other people speaking up. You've had former UFC fighters come and say they've been.
If you could say one fight that you saw in UFC, like right now, that has not had any scandal, was fixed, what fight would you like say?
John Jones, Cyril Gane. He submitted him in like less than 10 seconds, barely had control of the guillotine, and Gane tapped pretty quickly.
Not. Did I get you, Donald?
Well, Dana knows the playbook from his good friend that sits courtside. It's have your fall guys, and then just claim over and over witch hunt. Who trusts the FBI? Who trusts the FBI? Who can trust the FBI these days?
You know, there are some who say Fall Guys are elite.
It's just so funny to me because like you have like the director of the FBI who's saying like, yeah, I want to take the FBI trainees to the UFC Performance Institute to like train them. And then it's like, oh, babe, but by the way, while I'm here, your fights are being rigged as well. And you've had former fighters come out and say, I was offered 70 grand in the past to throw a fight and turned it down based on integrity. Makes you wonder what some of these
unfortunately on this front, Dana played himself because those purses were more. That 70,000 wouldn't even be considered.
That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately for him, a lot of these lesser known fighters are going to keep being targeted because they only get a 4 to show, 4 to win purse. When they get offered 70 to throw the fight and they still get the 4, they're going to take that every time.
Yeah. Do you
they
think
get $4,000? Those people on the lesser cards
get paid literally like $8,000 to fight.
So some of the people that are on the free ESPN stuff literally get paid less than 5 figures,
and that's before they pay their team.
That
sponsors,
is crazy.
And they're not allowed to have outside sponsorship on the shorts anymore.
I'm team Paul when it comes to the Dana White scandal for sure.
Yeah.
Do you think any of those wacky celebrity boxing matches are gonna get any heat from this? I mean, like the Paul Tyson fight.
Those ones could go so deep because I don't even know like the contractual stuff and like who's promoting.
Yeah, someone said in Tyson's contract, like it was like that he couldn't get like punched in the face or something.
Those are
like
all
that.
such wacky like stipulations.
So Tyson's contract was can't get punched in the face, need 10 mil guaranteed, and have to show my ass on Netflix. Like, could you imagine, like if that gets to a federal level, they're like, well, this was the point where the Max Corruption handled, and coincidentally, they were also showing Mike Tyson's ass.
They had to testify in federal court.
Bro, that was such
this
cheeky
is where
behavior.
He turns around with no shorts on his backside.
Dude, him having a girdle on was so fucking funny.
Unbelievable.
We're getting into some of these fixed matches or whatever, and I wanted to bring this one up. Did you see that we could have Battle of the Sexes 2 coming up in tennis?
Yeah,
no.
Krios
Arena Sabalenka versus former top 20 player Nick Kyrgios.
I heard it's on.
In Saudi Arabia. Apparently it's signed.
Yeah.
But we could have a full actual match where we have a top women, absolutely a top women's player. Sabalenka's top as it gets right now against Kyrgios, a guy who had been at the. That's why this kind of works out perfectly in everyone's opinion, perfectly, quote unquote. because like you get a window where it makes sense for both of them to want to do it.
Yeah, Sabalenka's right around.
Not to mention the money.
She's either 1 or 2 in the world right now, if not top 3. And then Kyrgios, a guy that's been talking about playing tennis for 2 or 3 years that doesn't look like he's going to play much tennis unless it's a battle of the sexes.
He said he'd probably win each game 6-2.
Yeah, I saw him saying like he should start each match up 30-love. I was like, come on, dude. Like,
I mean, I hate to say it. If this goes down, this is going to be must see. When this is
absolutely.
Like, Kyrgios is outrageous. Like, people say he's inappropriate, everything. And if this starts to go like sideways, like while he's just on the court, he's not going to be acting like any sort of way.
It's going to be like McEnroe times 10.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy's a whole character. That's why people love watching him play tennis, though. I mean, as an Aussie myself, is he a bit ignorant? Sure. But did I watch him play? Absolutely, I watched.
December
20th entertainment.
December 28th in Dubai at, of course, Coca-Cola Arena.
Oh, yeah, of course. Speaking
There we
of
go.
fights that they claim are signed that'll never happen, it's a great tie-in, honestly.
Yes. Do you want to lead into that?
No, I was just saying
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
you.
UFC, the
No, I
boxing
got you.
aspect into the tennis. It was kind of a good lead-in.
So we captured the trade deadline matchup.
Yeah, and I'm just going to share
never
this.
Forget that Sauce Gardner sued a Bills Mafia fan from Twitter and won.
Yeah, that's insane.
For the legal fees.
Oh, I guess
so,
I should talk about it real quick. Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis already out. Surprise, surprise. The guy 6 weight classes lower than Jake Paul in an exhibition has pulled out of the fight. So I think it looks like they're going to run back Nate Diaz and Jake Paul.
I love it.
Can't wait.
All right, let's go. Yeah, checking in with our Pay the Bills pod. They just posted this quote from McDermott. Believe in Brandon. Sometimes deals work, sometimes they don't. I love our team. I believe we could win. I love this comment by Joe. No.
Can I be honest though? like the, like this is like if someone, I'm trying to use this is probably a little bit of a ragged example, but this is like if someone stays with their girlfriend or something, like, or their significant other. Like, I believe in my significant other. Sometimes side pieces work and sometimes they don't. But I love our relationship, and I believe together we can win. Sometimes deals work and sometimes they don't. That implies that you were absolutely trying to augment the team or change the team.
He's like, well,
so then to go back and say you still believe in the team, it's like I'm not saying hypocrisy, but it kind of contradicts one another.
Yeah.
And to me, it just sounds like, like you don't know what else to say. It's like Julian from Trailer Park Boys, where he's like, sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't.
Yep.
That's all it is. Didn't we also have a signing before the show, Don? If you could look at Pay the Bills.
What was that?
I think the Bills had a signing, before the show.
Oh my God. I'm actually reading some more details on this Battle of the Sexes event. Yeah. This is outstanding. The court on Sabalenka's side of the net will be shrunk by 9%.
What?
In both width and length.
Okay, so Federian Mathis signed.
And
D-tackle depth. You kind of knew this was coming with the Eddie injury.
Got some Insta comments shaking my head. We should have got AJ Brown.
Does he sing too?
Yeah, I guess we could have just stuck our hand into the cash register, got AJ Brown for free. I'm sure Super Bowl contending team was ready to give him up.
Like the Dolphins absolutely wanted to trade Jalen Phillips to the team that's beaten their ass the last half decade. Totally. Like, obviously.
So is there other stipulations besides 9%?
Yes, I wanted to get into this. So first off, it's a best of 3 match. If they get to 1-1, it's a 10-point tiebreak. So that's similar to like doubles or at the end of a major, like if they get to a 5th set at Wimbledon, the tiebreak is 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
The court on Sabalenka's side will be shrunk by 9%. This is it. This is also a key one. No serve faults. If you fault, you lose the point.
Lose the point right away.
So they're saying that this is to avoid Kyrgios from just hitting bombs at her the whole time. Like basically, like seriously, that's actually a good one. So so now, truthfully, to me, they are like it goes without saying they're making rules to make it easier for her. But I still think this will be a great match.
Making it rules too, I feel like more entertaining tennis just to watch in general for something.
It
like
would not be entertaining to see Sabalenka get beat 6 or 6-8, which is probably what would happen if you play by traditional rules.
Yeah,
But here's what I'll say: if she dominates him and beats him, I want everything out the window, and I want a straight up match.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Kyrgios has played like a doubles or something recently with
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, he like jumped in. I
It's
think
like,
did he played with Joker?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
played with
No,
Joker.
it
That's why.
Did he play also against? Oh wait, no, that was the Stadium Series Joker versus
Federer, Nadal.
one of the two. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. But they played doubles together.
Yes.
Kyrgios
Yep.
and Joker.
Yep.
Yes. Kyrgios hates center.
Does he?
Oh my God, he's the only guy he tweets about because he had the wellness violation and then he won. Now he's like gone on this run. He's like, what do you think?
That's
He's like, what do you think he's doing every time?
Yeah,
like,
that's
literally,
right.
dude, he goes
I
nuts.
have seen him bitch about
I mean,
that.
the thing is, Kyrgios has like no sportsmanship whatsoever, but from a lowest common denominator point, he's the most entertaining tennis player like currently,
100%.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll never forget the. Dude, did you yell at Ben Stiller how to act when he's sitting
You
next
don't
to
tell
you?
him how to act, do you?
Absolutely. So
He's
shut the
unbelievable.
fuck up.
Couldn't be happier not adding more mediocrity in exchange for a third round pick like last season. Shahid is arguably the same receiver as Samuel and Moore. And if you measure his stats against Gabe Davis first 4 seasons, you'd pick Gabe predictions over Shahid. I'm fine with all this. Also, Thundershock needs to
Let's
the next
go,
one.
Doug.
I like
Yeah.
Doug Frank. I'm fine
Someone
with everything Doug Frank said, but why not? If Curtis Samuel B was on the sideline
a
right now,
reasonable
get him,
man.
why not get him?
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I know that Curtis Samuel isn't a world changer, but it's a weapon, right? That's something. I just think you got to stock up.
We actually used Elijah Moore to some productivity last Sunday. So
We got one scandal and then one good news before we get to our crash out
oh,
line.
Jesus.
The scandal. I brought this up. The Hoosiers.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
football team right now, but we got some problems over in the volleyball department.
oh no.
Volleyball assistant coach fired after it's found that he fired. I don't know if he was fired, actually. He placed $327,000 in bets on Indiana football, baseball, and again, I guess like this is so cut and dry. Like if you're part of the NCAA, you can't bet on the NCAA.
I'm not
Like,
too
that's just how
upset
it
about
is.
this. You know why?
Why?
This guy's just so caught up in the Indiana program
People are like, how does this guy have $300K to
and
gamble?
campus. Well, that's definitely concerning if you're the athletic director. But this guy's so caught up in the school spirit and the divine dedicatedness to the program. And he's like, while I'm here coaching volleyball, I support my fellow students.
I'm pounding.
All
doing
right,
what
so
I can
so I
to
got the facts for us here. So he was dismissed in 2023, but they just concluded their investigation now. He's in a 2-year show cause order from the NCAA, which I mean, I think he's not allowed to take any job anywhere and is
So
under
he's not in
scrutiny.
jail?
And then here's the other thing. So
If he was,
he
to
did
come
not.
back,
He did not bet on Indiana volleyball team, but did on other teams at Indiana. And in the 327K, that was placed in a 5-month period.
Yeah, so that's just a guy
That
that's
is
dedicated.
a lot.
He
of
was
betting in a
firing
5-month period.
off.
You're betting $60,000 a month, aka you're betting $2,000 a day on average, or you're betting like $5,000 on a Saturday.
That's a guy when he
college
took
football.
It
the
says-
coaching job, he's like, I'm going to dedicate my life
Yeah.
and financial
Yes.
situation
Well, so-
to this team,
Bleeding
in
Hoosier.
to this
the
school.
in the 500 months too, 700 bets. So yeah, he's spraying the board.
He's giving Otani.
But here's the crazy thing: only 27 were on Indiana football or Indiana men's. So he actually wasn't betting on Indiana for, the large majority of the time. But
All right, I'll take
he made
back what I
27
said.
mistakes. Are you allowed to bet on pro sports as a college? Coach?
Probably not.
Probably
Are you allowed to
not,
gamble at
but
all?
you're
I don't know.
Definitely not allowed to bet in the NCAA. That's
Yeah,
the thing for
yeah.
sure. But yeah, so it'd be interesting. That kind of came to the surface. I mean, that was like because they just concluded the investigation.
The best is, so in the report he admits he used an unregulated computer program to place bets on games
I saw they
automatically.
were automated. This
And
is
as a
crazy.
result,
So
he
had
was
a
not
system betting
aware.
for him.
And he said, as a result, he was not aware that it was betting on
Great
Indiana.
deniability. This is actually genius.
It's like, it
If
was-
you automate a computer program. Just saying, used to be like a computer
That's-
program did
That's the
something.
thing. Everyone hates AI. If
Yes,
someone
AI did it.
if everyone shows a picture or a video of me that's unflattering, no, that's AI.
This is his
That's AI.
version of
That's fake.
Otani's translator. It's,
Yeah,
his,
his
it's his AI
automation-
fall guy.
The automation is his ePay.
Yeah,
For
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
perfect.
the AI ePay.
So
The,
what-
the,
what-
the automation is the ePay to his Shohei.
Automated
For sure.
ePay.
Oh.
Listen, so that guy's probably crashing out. Probably another 2 years of NCAA show violation. But Don, I heard a little whisper that we have some people crashing out on the crash out line.
Folks, it's the Trainwreck Sports Crash Out line.
No good, rotten, four-flushing lowlife. I don't know who the f you are, but you have no idea what you're doing. Diddly diddly, hell, diddly ding dong crap! Not the beast! Pray to the God of skinny punks that this wind doesn't pick up, because I'll come over there and jam an oar up your...
All right. So, yeah, the crash out line, it's been silent, but it's back. We got a call. Yes, we had a mistake. The wrong number was posted originally. It was an accident. It was autocorrect. We deleted it. So don't call that number. Don't share that screenshot.
No, if you got it, call that number.
We'll find you. But we got this call. I love this call. So I hope this person's watching.
What? How do you know that?
Hey, this is Mendez from Albany, New York. I am calling to say anybody training for or trading their first round picks today, I actually don't mind it because this year's college football draft so far sucks. Like it's garbage. I'd trade a first round pick today for whatever. I mean, for us, a first rounder most likely will be kind of like an early second anyway. So calling to say them picks. And I also wanted to say, Josh Allen, I love you. I'm joshing my Allen right now. Go Bills.
Whoa. Wait, Josh and your
What does that mean?
Josh and your Allen.
What does that mean?
Pause.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I feel like it's a good thing.
Crash out line is getting wild.
Well, I'd say
That was spicy.
I'd say that was a good call overall, though.
Great call,
Yeah.
for sure.
Might have
Some
to.
good points made.
Yeah. What was that? Mason from Albany.
Mason jar? Yeah.
Mendez.
Or Mendez.
Mendez.
Yeah. We might
Shout
have.
out.
We might have to make a shirt,
AJ
Josh and my Allen, and send you a free shirt on that one. I like that.
If we can get around the NIL, we got you.
Yeah.
That is our crash outline, folks.
Yes.
If you have anything that bothers you the second half of the week, 716-226-6263. Don't crash out online. Crash out on our line. Well, boys, this is another one in the books. How do we feel about Trainwreck today? Feeling good?
Feeling good. Feeling great. You know, and week rolls on, and I'm excited. I'm gonna be digging into some college basketball just started. So yeah, I'm gonna be digging into that a little bit.
I think we would be remiss not to invite back on to conclude today's episode our resident pop culture personnel to talk. I guess there was some more controversy in the Dwitz universe yesterday.
All right, let's bring them up.
There was some more controversy in the Dwitz yesterday. And I'll tell you what, I am not happy about this controversy. Let's welcome in Nick and Liz. Obviously, production here at Proper Media, making sure Trainwreck today happens. But it wasn't happening last night on Dancing with the Stars for a lot of folks.
Can I curse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last night was horseshit. So last night, Danielle Fishel Topanga got voted off.
Oh my!
Is that
what?
Yes? See, ridiculous. By the way, Liz is on the Andy hate train now. Danielle over Andy was just crazy.
Yeah, I heard we got a little too hype on Andy, and that caused some blindness amongst voters.
Absolutely. I don't want to speak for Liz, but I feel like a lot of people are falling for the Andy propaganda. They just see a sweet old man and they're like, "Oh, I feel bad for him. I want to give him a hug."
It's the propaganda. That's what they're calling it on the
Liz
timeline.
is coming around to that.
Absolutely. Liz, you want to speak to your experience?
Yeah. Okay, so last week.
There we go.
What the hell is
Producers
going on?
making it happen here.
Unreal.
So yeah, I was very for Andy last week until Danielle got voted off yesterday. I threw my phone. I was so angry, and I'm on the Andy hate train now.
I think this is a don't know what you got till it's gone situation.
Yeah.
We were so happy with Andy that we were blinded to the potential loss of a Danielle Fishel at Topanga. We could have had a full Boy Meets World reunion on set at the finale. Instead, we only got Mr. Feeney in one skit. I feel like we left a lot of meat on that bone.
Exactly. I'm very disappointed, and I'm upset. I'm very upset.
So now, is this a thing you guys are so upset that you're going to be watching even harder next week?
Yes.
I may be calling the crash out line next week. It's bad. And Whitney Leavitt got like 2 10s and a 9 again, ridiculous. I don't know why she's coming out of the show with prior dance experience as I came on.
That is your pet peeve.
How's my boy Bob doing?
Bob's doing phenomenal. I still got Bob winning the whole thing.
Okay, cool.
Whoa,
Oh,
where
no.
are you at, Menente?
I'm at Alex Earl winning the whole thing.
Ugh.
She's like phenomenal for being an influencer.
I don't-
Phenomenal.
I know her name. I don't know who she is or what she
People
does.
are liking Alex Earl. I think she's
I know. I'm
shown
sorry.
a lot of talent dance-wise this season, but it's just I've never been like an Alex Earl fan. It's kind of keeping her lower in my ranking than Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the bias for me certainly comes into it a little bit, but yeah.
Robert Irwin and Alex Earl is about as close as you get to an angel and a devil on your shoulder in real life,
Absolutely.
honestly, because
Absolutely.
Alex Earl is that cutthroat, born in the internet like influencer, and Robert Irwin is just like literally the nicest tissue paper that has ever existed, and like I want to carry him with me and like cuddle him all day.
My goodness, he's the
Same.
equivalent of a golden retriever.
Seriously. And people say that about Josh Allen. So that just speaks to Robert Irwin. Huge shout out to our pop culture personnel for jumping on and closing the show. We are closing the show here at Bruckman Studios. Huge shout out to production Rachel making it happen. We got also our crew of Don, Slick, myself. Huge shout out to Abigail Lee for joining us from Distro Day. Folks, it is imperative that you have a great second half of your week, and you can start by having a good day now.